It started as a whisper, now it's a full-blown courtroom war. Diddy, music mogul, icon, billionaire, is breaking down in federal court. Justin Bieber, silent for years, until now. And what he's saying is blowing the lid off Hollywood's dirty secrets. There's a leak list, celebs Diddy allegedly smashed, Cassie's in court with bruises. Usher, named as an enabler, and Bieber, might be a victim. So buckle up, we're diving headfirst into the scandal unraveling the industry. This isn't just another tabloid rumor. This is the trial that could bring down the House of Combs. Week 4 of the federal trial against Sean Diddy Combs is delivering more drama than a Netflix series. But this is real, and it's dark. Diddy's being tried under RICO laws, the kind reserved for organized crime rings. Allegations: sexual abuse, trafficking, drugging, intimidation. Prosecutors are pulling out photos of Cassie's injuries, bondage tools, firearms, even Molotov cocktails found during raids. The courtroom gasped when FBI agents described video footage recovered from one of Diddy's properties, depicting violent encounters with women who have now come forward. Former bodyguards testified about secret rooms, encrypted phones, and a do not disturb protocol that allegedly hid abuse. The defense, they're claiming the victims are clout chasers, looking for cash and fame. But the jury's watching, and the evidence, it's piling up. Cassie Ventura, a Diddy's longtime girlfriend, took the stand with visible emotion, her testimony gut-wrenching. She described years of emotional manipulation, physical abuse, and forced isolation. One story, Diddy locked her in a recording studio for 72 hours without food. Then there's the infamous hotel incident. Cassie claims Diddy struck her with a glass bottle, only to apologize hours later by showering her with gifts. Don Richards, Mia, a growing list of survivors is stepping up, echoing the same pattern of violence, control, and guilt. Psychologists in court explain trauma bonding, how victims feel emotionally chained to their abusers, often mistaking control for affection. Cassie's lawyers presented old voicemails and texts from Diddy that alternated between rage and remorse. Some critics question why they stay, but the court is learning, survival sometimes means staying silent. Now we pivot to Usher, a name nobody expected to hear. Court documents suggest that Usher introduced young talents to Diddy, including a teenage Justin Bieber. Allegedly, Usher helped normalize access to minors for Diddy, acting as a bridge between innocence and exploitation. Text messages, emails, and testimony hinted Usher's deeper involvement. The question now, was he naive or complicit? One insider described Diddy's mentorship model as a grooming scheme wrapped in the glitter of stardom. If the allegations are true, this case may topple more than just Diddy's empire. For years, Justin Bieber maintained a polished image. But behind the scenes, a different story was brewing. Sources close to the investigation say Bieber began cooperating, secretly, providing testimony that allegedly confirms the toxic environment he grew up in. He's unfollowed Usher on social media, no longer communicates with Diddy. His new music? Full of cryptic lyrics about trauma, darkness, and betrayal. In a leaked deposition, Bieber reportedly said, "I was a child. They treated me like merchandise." That statement is echoing across Hollywood. Fans are analyzing old interviews, noting moments when Bieber hesitated or deflected. Maybe, now we know why? And in one emotional livestream, Bieber told fans, "There are things I wish I could unsee." Then came the leak. A mysterious document surfaced, now infamously dubbed the Smash List. Allegedly pulled from one of Diddy's seized phones, it lists high-profile celebrities he had relationships with, consensual, manipulative, or coerced. Bieber's name appears, along with blurred-out initials of others. The internet lost its mind, subreddits exploded. Reddit threads and conspiracy TikToks began dissecting the list. Is it real? Courts haven't confirmed, but digital forensics experts say it appears authentic. YouTubers are posting frame-by-frame breakdowns. Fans are pointing to suspicious encounters, old tweets, even award show body language. One thing's for sure, this leak isn't going away. What pushed this from scandal to potential RICO takedown was what the feds found: cash, weapons, private surveillance rooms. Fake IDs, security tapes, documents linking Combs' enterprises to international transfers and offshore accounts. Prosecutors say Diddy didn't just party, he operated a criminal enterprise. Victims say they were trafficked, threatened, tracked. Insiders say there were payoffs. NDA agreements, shadow agents who intimidated accusers. A former assistant testified that everyone knew something, but no one said anything. This wasn't just a toxic celebrity, it was an empire built on fear. Let's talk about the enablers. Where were the labels, the managers, the mentors? The answer, they were there, just quiet. Hollywood is a fortress. Built on money, image, and mutual silence. For years, artists who raised concerns were told to keep quiet or risk their careers. Former employees say Diddy had fixers, people whose job it was to make problems disappear. Sometimes with money, sometimes with threats. And let's not forget, he was one of the most powerful men in music. People were scared, even journalists say they were warned not to dig too deep. Now, whistleblowers are stepping forward. Some are protected by anonymity, others, risking it all. This trial isn't just a Diddy problem. It's a reckoning, Hollywood's broken mentorship system. A culture that sacrifices youth for fame. Victims silenced by NDAs. Enablers protected by peer firms. The hashtag middle wave cracked the surface. This case, it's drilling deep. There are calls for new laws to protect child artists. Artists are speaking up, and fans, they're no longer buying the just rumors excuse. Hashtags like hashtag justice for Cassie and hashtag protect the youth are trending worldwide. Justice may be slow, but it's coming. Diddy's empire is crumbling, Bieber's silence is broken. And the music industry, exposed. So we ask again, who's on the list? How far will this go? And who's next? Sound off in the comments, we want to hear your theories. Hit that like button if you believe in justice, and subscribe for more deep dives into Hollywood's biggest scandals. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update. This is just the beginning.